The story of Jezebel, a biblical narrative. Ancient Israel during the reign of King Ahab. In the vibrant land of Israel, where lush hills kissed the sky and rivers flowed with life, King Ahab sat on the throne. Yet his heart was not wholly devoted to the God of Israel. Instead, he was swayed by the beauty and power of a foreign princess, Jezebel, daughter of Ethbaal, king of Sidon. Jezebel arrived in Israel not just as a bride, but as a force of nature. From the moment her feet touched the soil of Samaria, she was determined to forge her empire. The people marveled at her beauty, but her presence carried an undercurrent of ambition and power that was palpable. With a voice as smooth as silk, Jezebel proposed a new direction for Israel. "Let us worship Baal," she declared, "the God who brings rain and bountiful harvests." Under her influence, Ahab built temples and erected altars for Baal, leading the people away from the worship of Yahweh. Jezebel thrived in her newfound authority, surrounding herself with prophets of Baal and establishing their rituals across the land. But one man stood against her, a prophet named Elijah. A man of unwavering faith, Elijah witnessed the moral decay in Israel. He could not stand idly by while the worship of Yahweh was eroded by Jezebel's influence. With a heart full of zeal, he challenged the prophets of Baal to a contest on Mount Carmel. "Let the true God answer by fire," he proclaimed. The day of the contest arrived with the sun blazing above. The priests of Baal, clad in fine robes, danced and cried out to their God, but the heavens remained silent. Hours passed, and their desperation turned into futility. Then it was Elijah's turn. With simplicity, he built an altar, drenched it in water 3 times, and called upon the Lord. Fire descended from the heavens, consuming the sacrifice, the altar, and even the stones. The people fell prostrate, exclaiming, "The Lord is God!" But this victory came with consequences. Jezebel, furious at Elijah's triumph and the death of her prophets, sent a messenger to him. "May the gods deal with me, be it ever so severely, if by this time tomorrow I do not make your life like that of one of them," she threatened. Elijah, threatened by her power and wrath, fled into the wilderness. In the solitude, while he questioned his purpose and strength, God met him, sending an angel to nourish him. Elijah continued his journey, knowing that the battle was not yet over. As Ahab continued to rule under Jezebel's shadow, the land suffered from drought, a consequence Elijah had declared. The people were desperate, and some began to turn back to Yahweh. Realizing her influence was wavering, Jezebel summoned prophets and devised a plan to extinguish the flame of devotion to Yahweh once and for all. Then came Naboth, a man of integrity who possessed a vineyard that Ahab coveted for its beauty. Jezebel, using her cunning, offered a scheme to secure Naboth's land. She wrote letters in Ahab's name, accusing Naboth of blasphemy and orchestrating his execution. The plan succeeded. Naboth was killed, and Ahab claimed the vineyard. Yet God was watching. Through the prophet Elijah, the Lord delivered a message of judgment to Ahab and Jezebel. "Dogs will devour Jezebel by the wall of Jezreel." The weight of this prophecy hung ominously over Jezebel, but she refused to repent. Her heart hardened against the truth. Years passed, leading to a climactic moment in the story. As Ahab met his demise in battle, Jezebel remained in the palace. Her fierce spirit undiminished, she adorned herself with jewels and makeup, preparing to confront Jehu, the man anointed to overthrow her reign. When Jehu arrived, Jezebel leaned out of a window, defiantly taunting him with her beauty. "Have you come in peace, you Zimri, murderer of your master?" Jehu's response was swift and commanding. "Throw her down." 2 eunuchs responded to his command, casting her from the window. As her body fell, it was a testament to her brutal end, a striking representation of her tyrannical rule. Later, as Jehu rode away, he ordered her body to be buried, but it was not to be found. When the servants went to search, they reported, "There is nothing left but the skull, the feet, and the palms." The gruesome fulfillment of Elijah's prophecy echoed in the silence, marking the end of Jezebel's legacy. From a vibrant and powerful queen to a cautionary tale, Jezebel's story serves as a reminder of the perils of turning away from the truth.